10-inch snowstorm is not going to stop this rivalry tonight. It's the Patriot League Women's Basketball Game of the Week here on Watch Stadium and the Patriot League Network as the Lehigh University Mountain Hawks visit the Bucknell University Bison. With that, I say hello, everyone. Welcome courtside here at Soika Pavilion. Great to be alongside the coach, Mike Lane. I'm Justin Answell.
Of course they have the lead. Look at these fans behind me. Who's having fun today? Education Day here at Bucknell. Earlier today in shoot-around, Coach Purcell was joking. He forgot that Bucknell actually wore white uniforms. It's been that long since Bucknell's had a home game. Bucknell just capped a 5-game road trip where they logged 2,264 miles round trip. Look, Danielle, road trips are fun, good for team bonding, eat some Gushers on the bus, order some hotel room service, but at the end of the day, there's no place like home.
All right, as for Lehigh, simply put, she's the man. And we're not talking about Amanda Bynes or Channing Tatum. We're talking about Quincy, man. She's a prolific scorer.
She is, and she's a senior.
Lehigh's led by 23rd-year head coach Sue Troyan. First year she took over was 1995. Prior to that, she was Lehigh's softball coach for 5 years in the early 90s. Led them to 3 Patriot League titles, and then she led the women's basketball team to 3 Patriot League titles. She has been at Lehigh for 28 years, and her husband is now the Lehigh women's softball coach. Allie Johnson makes the first free throw. Freshman from Kentucky. Was one of the top 5 players coming out of Kentucky. Misfires in the second. Offensive rebound by her roommate, Autumn Seppi. Bucknell has 3 freshmen on the floor right now. Allie Johnson, look at the stride. Swatted away, though, by Cameron Benz. That's 6'1" against 5'10". Lehigh just 3 for 21 from the floor. Doesn't help when you start 1 for 17. Hedstrom trying to break the Bison defensive shell. Hoover may have gone away with a push-off. Pretty jumper. These are a big final 4 minutes. In the Aaron Russell era, Bucknell's 90-11 when they lead at the half. This season, Lehigh is 11-1 when they lead at recess. Slagus maneuvering, reverse lay-in, muscles it in. Good spin from Slagus. It is hard to believe Quincy Mann does not have a point. Long 2 from Boer, short. I mean, Mann has been dropping 27, 17, 32, 19 the last couple weeks. And Mann's 0 of 6. He's not even on the floor right now. Walker deep in the corner. Gets fouled by Devaney. 2 more free throws coming up for Bucknell's best free throw shooter, Kate Walker. Walker, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Taking a look at the foul. And Devaney got a bit overzealous. Walker hits the free throw. Walker grew up on a 100-acre farm in Red Oak, Iowa. What a great kid. I mean, this is somebody you just want to be friends with in real life. And she happens to be a really good basketball player. I think she's the leader of this team. You kind of gravitate towards her. When she speaks, you listen. Just a real happy kid. And I'm not surprised she's having a breakout junior season when you see the work that she puts in. For a 6 o'clock game, she's out here at 11 a.m. shooting threes. She eats lunch at Soika Pavilion on game days. Bucknell has its largest lead at 11. We got an off-ball foul. Inside 3 minutes to play, first half. First action for Tessa Brugler. Autumn Seppi's done a great job, particularly on the defensive end. She's going to hydrate and catch her breath. Brugler hit her first 3 of her collegiate career last time out against Lafayette. Quincy Mann's back in. Mann finally lays it in. First points of the game for Quincy Mann. Was 8th in the Patriot League in scoring and north of 14 per game. You know, Lehigh's got to move the ball better. They just have 2 assists tonight. Came in averaging north of 12. Walker with the offhand hook shot. That's the difference between Walker this year and her first 2 years. First 2 years, a stationary shooter. She's not afraid to go inside and create her own shot with some nifty footwork and shoulder fakes. Almost a double dribble. Cameron Benz loses control. Back to man. Fadeaway three. Does not even draw iron. We're going to say last touch by Hayes. Russell thinks that should be Bucknell ball. I mean, did Hayes really touch that basketball off the air ball? Officials will not meet. Call stands. Quincy Mann blocked by Brugler as the shot clock expired. Brugler is a bruiser down low. Just a blue-collar kid, not afraid to get dirty. Love her energy off the bench. Bounce to Sligas, back to Brugler. Thought about a three. Look at Brugler back down. Good vision to find Hayes. Just over a minute left. Abby Cat. A little off balance. Hedstrom, 94 feet, blows another layup. Mariah Sexy can't finish. Another miss from Lehigh from point-blank range. Lehigh is 5 for 26 from the floor. Bucknell 9 of 25. See if Bucknell goes 2 for 1 in this possession. Sligas, good find to Walker. In and out. Man with the rebound. And a 9-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Mariah Sexy, what was she thinking? And then we got a ticky-tack foul in the backcourt. Now Lehigh had a foul to give. So shot clock turned off. Bucknell up 11. Lehigh has 15 points in 19 and a half minutes. What a stingy defensive effort for Bucknell. Now, is Lehigh missing some shots that they should be making, some uncontested shots? Absolutely. But Bucknell's rattling Lehigh. Airtight defense. Bucknell should be able to hold for one, but Allie Johnson turns it over. And now Lehigh will hold for one. Bucknell just gave that possession away. Maybe a bucket can bottle up some momentum for Lehigh. They need it. Mariah Sexy for three. That's in. Much needed tray for Lehigh. Just their second three in 8 tries. The score at the half, 26-18. Bucknell leads Lehigh